I think my future is going to be out of the Highlands. My interests are in media, and I think for opportunities I will have to travel.
I think the historical perception is that most young people, upon leaving school, would head to the Central Belt at least, if not to the East Coast perhaps, for jobs on the rigs, or to Edinburgh or Glasgow, where the job opportunities are more plentiful. And I think that historically has always been the case. I think, in effect, you still see that.
The attitude of thinking that you have to go further afield to get a job is inaccurate. I think you have to go further afield to find a greater number of opportunities. But I don't believe that the opportunities don't exist here.
In renewable energy, there's a lot of things going on here. So I think I've been very lucky to that extent to find a job that I really enjoy in some place where there's a lot of renewable energy things going on, which also happens to be one of the best places to pursue my other kind of interests and hobbies as well.
I like it here, and I think I can find, jobs to suit me, once I finish my degree, especially as everyone else is moving out of the Highlands, so they're not interested in getting the jobs that I might be going to anyway, so that's kind of a positive aspect, the way I see it at the moment.
I had a look in the college in Inverness, and I couldn't find anything that I wanted to do there, or any opportunities really for me to study. So I decided I'd go to Edinburgh because of more opportunities.
It's hard for any kind of teenager my age, or anyone looking into the future now, that kind of stays in Highlands and Islands. It's harder for them to stay in Highlands because there's not really a big kind of expression about the quality of education, and it appears that because when you look about things, you look at universities, you look at colleges, they're always more well spoken about down in past Highlands.
Well, I decided to go to UHI. I was already doing a previous qualification with them, and it fed into the degree in Inverness, and I didn't really see any reason to go elsewhere to do it, because, I benefit because everybody's gone away.
One of the biggest issues, though, and I really do believe it's a crisis at the moment, is housing. There is no way, even on a reasonable salary, even on what would be described as an average salary, you can afford a house in this area.
Myself, a single man, independent, waged, employed, living on Skye, to be able to access a mortgage for a house was pretty unlikely. It was really quite unlikely.
This is the time in my life where I should be going out and experiencing, new things, and I should be meeting new people and really seeing the world. And I don't think that I'll be able to do that if I live in Dingwall any time longer, I think.
I don't know if this is something peculiar to Fort William or not, but there's certainly, I would say, a bit of a gender gap as well. I don't know whether it's more males are attracted to the outdoor scene, or I'm not sure, but there certainly doesn't seem to be quite as many kind of females in town as there are males. I love the weather, perversely. The rain in Fort William suits me very well. I do a lot of whitewater kayaking, so that's a definite bonus point.
I love the fresh air. I do really love the fresh air, and it's nice and safe here as well. I feel very, I feel that you can leave the door open and you don't feel at all in danger.
I love Inverness. I think it's such a gorgeous city, and for it being a city and it being so small, everyone's just so friendly, and it's just a great place to live.
I am quite proud of the fact that I've tried to make a career and make a living in a remote place. I'm quite proud of the fact that I've moved here, and I often feel quite proud when I tell other people.
Wherever you go in the world and you say you're from the Highlands, people go, ooh, or ah, things like that. So, yeah, an enormous sense of pride.
Well, I am very proud to say I'm from the Highlands, and I've always, whenever I go on holiday, it's kind of everyone says, I'm from Britain. But I'm always very specific, I'm from the Highlands.